game capture devices. No, doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there we go. Alright. Next step. So it's working. Alright. Hello, and we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Sorry I kept you all waiting for so long. Regrettably, I'm not going to be on for long, but I will be coming back later tonight to stream some more. Neat. Alright, what do we got? The Master Duel Survey? Just overall? If it takes me to another site, then I'll worry about it later. Nope. Whatever. New accessories. Dominus Purge. Heeding the prayer, the silent monolith mobilizes. Its armor gleams red as it unleashes a purging strike. Awesome. Alright. New wallpaper. Dominus Impulse. It's uncertain what this impulse will lead to. Imbued with power, the manifested dragon spreads its aqueous wings. Cool. Sure, why not? Then we have the never-ending Nightmare Absorber. Protectors depicting an object that continues to absorb energy for those living in a brave new world. Alright, cool. As a protector though, that's kind of creepy. With a new archetype loner deck. Guardians of the Mist Valley. Inside a steep valley perpetually shrouded in mist dwelt those who could manipulate the wind. They too will make their mark on the history of warfare and find themselves embroiled in an epic battle. Yeah, that's very true, because if you know the Duel Terminal story's lore, Mist Valley becomes the Gusto and archetype, which leads to them becoming the Ritual Beast archetype, and then Ritual Beast becomes part of the Zephyra archetype, and like each iteration of Mist Valley just becomes more powerful. But Mist Valley is admittedly the weakest variation. I'm not sure if Mist Valley has anything to do with Dragunity, but if it does, that would also make them powerful. Alright. Rental Competition Onslaught of Emperors. In this event, duels are played with loner decks with cards from the selection pack Onslaught of Emperors. Finally! They figured it out. Konami got it right. And the secret pack is here. Forgotten Underworld. Memento and Thunder Dragon. Okay. With the new fusion. So, Memento, blah 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 blah, Creation King. Fuck off. I'm not even gonna try. Alright, 3 Memento monsters, easy. Banish this card from your graveyard to add a memento from your deck to your hand. Okay. Cannot activate the following effects in the same chain. If fusion summoned, send 3 cards from your deck to or extra deck to the grave. Okay. Quick effect. You can target any number of memento monsters you control and cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Okay. You can only use each effect once per turn. Fuck off. This does a lot. And the fact that in no way, shape, or form does it need the combined creation one is stupid. Okay. Then we got new packs. Agafo Cockologically Whispered Fates. Punch this person who decided to name... Whoever decided to name the Valmonica secret pack this needs to get punched in the nose. You don't break their nose, but maybe give them a nosebleed. Punch them in the nose. I don't know. This is dumb. I really hate this word. Okay, that's not really a good reason to hit anybody though, so never, don't do that. I would do it. Why? Okay. The new secret pack is available. Valmonica, Magispector. Bah. What is this? Solid Strange Valmonica. Your Varar, Valmonic, and Concord. So this is new. It's her all power. It's her at full power. Varar, Valmonic, and Concord. Unaffected by card effects, aside from Valmonica cards. Needs a link monster, that's easy. Also needs you to have 6 or more resonance counters on the field, but it doesn't need them to be anywhere specifically, so that's good. Gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase for each level 4 Valmonica monster you control. Okay. It rarely happens, but okay. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, if you have 3 or more resonance counters on the field, which you should because you need that in order to even summon it, can negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. Then remove 3 resonance counters from your field. Good God, that's obnoxiously powerful. Okay. Sadly, it's an ultra rare. So it's like, it's a much needed increase on the effectiveness of the deck I have, but damn. And then, wow, there's a lot. 4 new selection packs, damn. Alright, what do we got here? True Awakening of the Oathbound Knights. Centurion. And Adamancipator. So is Adamancipator getting something new? Nope, it was just the 1 card. So the Geisha. Auxilla, already got those. Here's the new one. Centurion Primera Primus. it is weaker. Let's see what it does. Can't be destroyed by battle unless it was special summoned from the extra deck. So it can be destroyed by battle. Got it. If synchro summon, add one emblema card from deck to from your deck or grave to hand. Then you can destroy 2 cards, one on each field. If a face-up Centurion card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this. Okay. Sure. That's the only new card I'm seeing for Centurion. I'll check to see if there's anything new. Overlay of Obsidian Armor. Armored Exceed shark cards. Is there anything new they're advertising? I think this. Chaos 32. Shark Drake Levis. What's the Shark Drake again? Oh my god. Levis needs Shark Drake. Oh my. Okay, so this is like 3 layers of Shark Drake. Number C32. Drake Levis. Then there's C2 Shark Drake V. And then there's just number 32 Shark Drake. So 3 layers. 1, 2, and 3. How does this one sound? So this one just flat upgrades from Shark Drake into V's. If your life points are 1,000 or less, good luck with that. And then this one. Discard 1 spell and using rank 4 Shark Drake Exceed monster. So you could use either one of these 2 to go into this. Alright. Moving on. Once per turn. Quick effect. Detach 1 material from this card. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects. And then drop its attack and defense to 0. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, like piercing. I like how it doesn't say it can make second attack on monsters. So, it can still hit the opponent twice in a row, regardless. Which means this is a good card. Sea Surface, Big Jaws. I don't remember people playing this. But it probably comes up. Alright. That's it for all the selection packs, but that's a lot of selection packs. And then there's a new one. And then Onslaught of Emperors is being advertised. Oh wait, this is a selection pack, not a secret pack. Huh, go back. So no, there's secret packs that now include the new Memento card and a new secret pack that involves the new Shark card. They're just adding them also in the new selection pack as well. So as soon as the Exodia stuff is gone, this is taking its place. Along with Primite. Let's see, Archetype and the Magnificent Dragon Scale of its key card. Primite Imperial Dragon. Summoning this unearthly dragon and utilizing normal monsters in various ways is the deck's forte. Fuck, that looks so cool. Alright, let's see. Tribute one normal monster, easy. It doesn't say it can't be special summoned either. Alright, during your opponent's main phase, quick effect, reveal this card in your hand, and immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Primite monster. Which can include itself. Okay. If this card is tribute summoned, you can apply these effects in sequence. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Okay. And then in sequence, so first it negates all effects, then banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard. Oh my god, so you run this crap in Magic Key. Man, it works in Magic Key. The only problem I have is I hate the main character syndrome of the Magic Keys. But this works with them. Fuck out here. You're not gonna run a deck that runs practically every monster type in game, so you're better off running decks that synergize with all the attributes. And it's only normal monsters, which is the same MO of... It's the same strat of Magic Key. God damn it. Alright, fine. Whatever. The Primal Being. The fuck? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. But it doesn't say it has any related cards, so I guess I'm just thinking it? Whatever, what does this do? Level 11, 3000 monster during main phase, quick effect. Tribute monsters whose total levels equal 11 or more, and special summon this card from your hand. Then if you control no other monsters, you can destroy one monster in the field with the highest attack. Okay. Neither player can normal and or special summon more than 4 times per turn while this card is face up on the field. That's obscure. Wait, isn't this Nibiru? That sounds similar to Nibiru. Okay, sure, whatever. And then we got Necroquip Princess. I was told about this card. A Fiend fusion that needs a monster equipped with a monster card. Doable. The only thing I'm immediately thinking is, Fiendsmith, because they're the most recent thing to use that mechanic of equipping monsters. Let's see, what else? Equip a monster, and then one Fiend monster. You can special summon this. Special summon from your extra deck by sending the above cards. And then you can only control one Necroquip Princess. If a monster is sent from the hand to the graveyard, to activate a card or effect, you can activate one of these effects. Equip one of those monsters to this card as an equip spell that gives it 500 attack or draw a card. It's pretty good. All right. stage is set. There's cards to go for. This is 2 days left. It was a very infuriating ride, but you know what? I did have fun collecting several of these. And as far as I can tell, most people don't run more than at least one copy of these Fiendsmith cards anyway. I failed to acquire enough cards for Exodia, but I do have enough to where I can actually add Azamina into a White Forest Azamina deck. Now I just need to start collecting those. So overall, this has been a pretty good pack opening. Let's see, how many of these do I have 4 copies of? Okay, I gotta get rid of 1 King of the Swamp, 1 Heart of Blue Eyes. Apparently I have 6 Wedju Temple, 4 Millennium Ankh, and Azamina Debtors. Alright, so Azamina Wedju Temple, Millennium Ankh, Blue Eyes, King. Okay. Let me go dismantle those cards. Yeah, that's right. Debt. Why do I? Alright, so yeah. Just dismantling. Alright, what else was it? Millennium. I spelled something wrong. I just put Ankh in there. Okay, there it is. Dismantle one of these. And then, yeah, I have 4 of that, so dismantle one of those. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, the Wedju Temple. Yeah, that explains it. 3 foils and 3 non. Okay. Technically, yes, but like I don't really care about that rarity. Moving on. Was there anything else I managed to get 4 copies of? Here, your cards. Alright, what we got? Should be only 3 of everything at this point. At minimum. Oh, right, the King of the Swamp. So, go back. King. Oh, wow. That's actually impressive how many cards have the phrase King of the something. Alright. Let's see. Dismantle. There. Alright. I'll do it. No longer worrying about that. Dual Experts is also going away. But again, I really doubt there was anything I was going to worry about from this pack. Yeah. The Bureau of the Primal Being. So yeah. Yeah, it is. This is that thing. Alright. Moving on. The next pack that's closer to going away forever is the Ultimate Sparkle. I truly do believe this. I'm not sure that, I'm pretty sure like light dragons in abundance isn't for me. They do look cool though. I don't know what it is. I should be pretty okay with playing archetype like this. It's just space dragons. Oh, I won't fret over it. Cards I want from this: Duke of Demise, Aerial Eater. Matter of fact, no, I want to make it with all this Bakura stuff. But I don't feel like buying this pack. The good news is I can craft a lot of the low rarity stuff. So it's not like I have to worry about this from scratch. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to craft all the low rarity stuff. Period. Just so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to start putting all the Fiend and Zombie stuff into a placeholder deck. Start whittling it out to figure out what I'm going to end on. I might run this engine just to fuck with people, but I don't know yet. I do think that Spirit Illusion is actually a good card, because there's a lot of zombies and fiends that are level 5 and higher that just special summon themselves out onto the field. So it's not exactly a dead card unless you build your deck around making sure it's a dead card. With that out the way, yeah, I am probably going to I can use the Silhouette Rabbit. Just because it would work with the retrain of the trap monster of Zoma. Yeah, this is really just this whole pack is just anime characters. It's 3 anime characters from 2 villains and an anti-hero. Yeah, Duke of Demise, Aerial Eater, Flying Mary. Alright, let's get started. Aerial Eater. Duke of Demise. Mary. Okay, the problem with Mary is... Oh, never mind. There's actually not a lot of monsters named Mary. Wow. Well, this works great for me. Last one. Oh, Mario Kutai. Okay. Zoma. Grab the retrain and the main one. What else was there? Destiny board. So there's several cards that involve Destiny board that I have. How did I get this? How did I get 2 Dark Sanctuaries? Oh, okay. No, this pack wasn't. I got my Labyrinth cards from the selection pack. How did I get 2 of these? Okay. One of this. Level 8 Fiend monster from deck to hand. Banish this card. Grave. Place any number of Destiny board and or spirit message cards with different names from hand graveyard on the bottom of the deck. Then draw the same number of cards. Oh wow, that is really good. Okay. F-I-N. Yeah. Just put them all in. I guess I could bother with this. Dark Necrofear. I have one copy. Dragon Necro, Nether Soul Dragon, just needs 2 zombies, yes. There's a Synchro monster that's like the evolved form of Dragon Necro. Let's see if it just has the name. Nope. Let me think. Their soul. Here it is. Corrupted Nether Soul Dragon. Level 10, so yeah. I just need a level 2 Dark Tuner, which yeah, that's easy. That's pretty damn easy to come across. Alright, I'm gonna use Plague Spreader Zombie. Let's see, Dark Tuner. Okay. Can it be destroyed by battle? Whoop, big whoop. 4,000 attack, no shit. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, it can make a second attack. During your opponent's standby phase, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Becomes half its current attack. And if it does, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that lost attack. Yeah, sure. 1. I mean, I know it's gonna, like, I'm gonna have a bigger list of cards to put in here. But for now, let's go back, see what else can be put into this. Basically, like, it's Bakura's occult deck, but it's still gonna work on it. What else is in this pack? No, not that. Let me see. That can't be it. Oh, here it is. Singularity Fiend. Grab that. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard this card and 1 spell and destroy that monster. Or monsters. I don't like that it can't negate the summon altogether, but you know, you take what you can get. Dipsy Fiend. Discard 1 card, declare an attribute aside from water. Special summon this card from your hand to either field. Then this card becomes that attribute. Then if you special summon to the opponent's field, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower fiend with an original attribute other than the declared one from your hand or graveyard. Okay. Being you're locked into fiends. Okay, sure. I'll put it in because I'm not sure where I'm going with this deck yet, but still. So Dipsy Fiend and Singularity Fiend. Dipsy. And Singularity. Obviously, you need more spells to include in this deck. What was it called? Spirit Illusion? definitely adding that. No, what else? Sea Fiend. Right, the Wandering Titan of Tartarus. Why not? I feel like I should add the Wandering Titans because in the chance, the very likely chance that someone makes it so that I can't use the Destiny board effect, and then I just have a bunch of the letters clogging up. Like if a Kashtira hits one of the letters while I already have Destiny board on the field, I can still use the Titan of Tartarus to like, you know, make use out of those cards. If I'm gonna use zombies, there's that one Chang-Chi. I guess I'm spelling his name wrong. Here it is. No. Damn it. What was that? There's the zombie monster. Okay, you know what? Screw it. It's, what do I remember? It's a zombie. I'm pretty sure it's a level 6. Obviously an effect monster. It's not an extra deck monster. But I don't remember anything beyond that. Okay, thank goodness there's not a lot of these. Here it is. Chang-Chi, there's no I. Okay. Anything else? No. These obscure zombies. Let's see. No. Let's see. Then there's the one zombie that protects all zombies when it dies. Cool. Yeah. Mazara. Yep, this is the one. Okay. Obviously, I'm not running 3 of all of these. I'm just putting stuff in. Alright. Going back to this. What other cards were included in this pack that I would definitely want to use? Fiend, Titan, Montezuma, Pilgrim Reaper. This card goes up for every dark monster in graveyards. Attach material, send 5 to grave. I guess. Pilgrim Reaper, why not? Let's see what happens. One zombie. I'll think about it. Doom Caliber Knight, no. Cosmo Queen, the Queen of Prayers. This works with field spells. This isn't gonna work for this. Works for machines. Works with link monsters. and Cyberse monsters. The never-ending Nightmare Absorber. This looks creepy enough that it belongs in Vakora's deck. Ending Nightmare Absorber. And if not, it looks creepy enough to be in mine. Never. There. You gotta put it in now because I am going to forget that name. Okay, what else we got? We got... Alright, we went through all the high rarity stuff. We're in normal rarities. Learning Nightmare Absorber. Clockwork Knight. Tachyon. Spirit Illusion. Zoma. Sentence of Doom. I suppose I should add that, shouldn't I? Yep, I will. Spirit of Doom. Place one spirit message. Yeah, sure. Limited zombies. I don't think this is good for what I'm trying to do, but I can give it a shot. So, we've got Sentence of Doom, Haunted Zombies, and I'll look at one more. Zombies. Oh wait, did I pass one up? Yeah. Normal summon, send one zombie from your deck to the graveyard. Heal because of an opponent's card effect. Special summon 4 lower zombie stirred from your deck. Except itself. Okay. Samurai Skull. So Sentence of Doom, Samurai Skull, and Haunted Zombies. Alright, so Sentence. There can't be a lot of cards with the word sentence in it. Yep. Doom. And zombie. Haunted Shrines. Oh wait, what does that do? If you control no monsters, target a zombie in your grave, special summon it. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target a zombie monster in your grave, special summon it, but its effects are negated. That's not bad. Sure, yeah, why not? So he sounds better than the... Alright, Samurai Skull. And what else should I include? Right. Plague Spreader Zombie. There's plenty of level 2 dark tuners, but I think this one's the most useful. Let me double check this. If we go over to dark, and the only other thing I care about is tuner. Where do I put tuner in? What the hell? Is tuner not listed? Oh shit! They finally added the attack and defense thing. All right. Tuners. Here we are. These are all the dark level 2 tuners. Oh, nope. Wait. I forgot to put in the 2. There. Okay, this is all the Dark Level 2 tuners. More than I expected, but still. Not. Shouldn't use that. Technically, this ain't bad. Just need a monster with 2,000 attack or more. Can't use its graveyard effect though, so we'll keep looking. Oh, you know what? I should stay on theme with the deck. So we'll limit it to zombies and fiends. That does narrow it down quite a bit. For level 5 or higher dark monsters on the field, special summon this. Okay. Frenzy Sage. Discard your hand. Fuck that. Send from the field to the grave. Send an Infernity. What does this do? It's called the Underworld Boatman. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, target one fusion monster in your grave. Banish both this card and from the field and that target, and if you do, special summon one dragon type synchro monster from your extra deck as level. Turn level it face down. Both 2 monsters. So this seems more up the alley of being used for the Dragon Necro than the Plague Spreader Zombie. In the grave, let's summon it. Yeah. Well, I only have 1 copy of it, so we'll workshop it. Now, back to looking at this pack. What else is in here? And again, I know I'm not using everything that's in here, but just trying to grab everything this selection pack like showcases. Devouring Sarcophagus. When this card is destroyed, opponent's monster, take control of that monster, and if you do, it becomes a zombie. Its attack and defense becomes 0, but its effects aren't negated. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, while this card is in your grave, you can banish this card and take control of that opponent's monster. And if you do it, okay. So, if it dies, it takes something. If one of your other zombies dies, this banishes itself, and you take the other thing. Like once per turn, that's fine. Devouring Sarcophagus. It's a Karibo card. If I ever make a Karibo deck, I just have to look up the word Karibo and this will be here. That's fine. I don't have to worry about it right now. So, Devouring Sarcophagus. Zombie Power Struggle. Sure. Power Struggle. And Spirit Shield. Yep, those are the last ones. Sarcophagus, Power Struggle, and Spirit Shield. Okay. Devouring Sark. I shouldn't have to put in too much. Yes. spirit, shield, and what was the last part? I forgot. Shield and zombie power struggle. That's it. Zombie power. There it is. Yeah. With that all out the way. Alright, no, there's the spirits. Underworld spirits. No. What was it called? I forget. Spirit of Malice or something. It's another one of the Bakura cards. I just forgot its name. Yeah, here it is. Dark Spirit of Malice. That's one of them. There's another. Right. Obviously, I can't have three of everything here. But that aside, we got one copy of this. So we start looking at what we will absolutely not have three of. Wait, was it Malevolence? So it would be here somewhere. Oh, right. I forgot about these. The Halloween cards. I'll think about those. Let's see. So, Tommy. Shinobi Ball. I think one's supposed to be a zombie and the other's a fiend. Spirit Caller. Spirit of Banishment. That's the one. Okay, so obviously I can't have all of this stuff in here, and several of this is actually not going to be any good for me. All right. Let's see. What was the other card? What are the other cards? There's a... right. Halloween. Let's look for those. Fiends and zombies. Spirit. They're down here somewhere, right? Yeah. Halloween. Here they are. If normal or special summon, your opponent chooses one of these effects. Either give this thing attack power or inflict damage to the opponent for each fiend in grave. And then if this is destroyed, send one monster your opponent controls to the grave. Not target, just not destruction, just instant removal. Let's see, and this one lets you special summon a monster from the opponent's graveyard to your field. Still needs to be destroyed. Oh, no, it just says destroyed by battle or card effect. It doesn't say it has to be the opponent's. Okay, cool. Let's get started. With the cuts. This. Obviously, don't really need 3 copies of this. Cut this. Oh, wow. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Annabelle. Let's play. Let's play together. Share tips. Add me on Discord. I don't add people on Discord. I do have a Discord server. You're free to join it. I do encourage it. It's on the about page. The link is in there. Alright, now, moving on. Let's see. I should probably hold off on these. But again, this is just the editing of finding everything that applies. It's not like I'm going to actually use everything here. Let's see. School. Technically, I don't need 3 of these. If I get 1 in the grave, that's enough. This lets me send a zombie from anywhere, so that's fine. Singularity Fiend, go down to 2. Never-ending Nightmare Absorber is more of a gimmick than anything else. Plus, it's not a fiend or a zombie, so I really shouldn't run 3 of it. Alright, moving on. What else we got? There's Doom. Speaking of... It's not Necrofear anymore, it's Necro something, I think. Necro Curse, I think that's what it was. No, Curse Necrofear. Yep, that's it. Alright, I don't have any copies of this, but... doesn't inherently mean it's bad. Alright. Cut out this. Alright. Obviously, hold on. There's another card. It uses zombies. I'm trying to remember what it's like. It's not the pumpkin. It's like a variation of it. Of ghosts. There it is. Pump Princess. The Princess of Ghosts. That's it. When destroyed, doesn't care how. It just has to be face up when destroyed. Place it in your... face up in your spell and traps as a continuous instead of sending it to the grave. Treat it as a continuous spell. During each standby phase, place a counter on this. And the opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense for each one. Yep. It's a necessary retrain of this that needs another card. It's level 6. It's just woof. Alright. Take out one of these, and one of these. I'll take out a few of these. Some of these are just gimmick cards, so I should probably only have 1 of. This is a 3 of. Same for Malice and like both the Dark Spirits. Everything else is kind of up in the air. Let's see. Like, there's cards that obviously aren't going to be fiends, but are just going to help this out. For example, this rabbit. If this, see if this card is set a continuous trap from deck. If this card. Okay, yeah. That's still good. Alright. So one. Alright. What does this do again? Discard special summon. Oh, it cares about illusion monsters. Never mind. This is not good. Don't worry about this. Non-illusion deck. Only other thing I could think of would be... Oh wait, did I include Halloween in here? Yep, 1 copy of each. That's good. See, Fiend... Okay. Right, so we won't have to do this. I can still afford to have 3 copies of Dragon Necro because I can still fusion a lot of different zombies together. Including the ones gained from haunted zombies. Let's see, what else? I guess I don't need 3 of this either. Obviously not the power struggle. Attack increases a dream. If it works, but it's like, never make this your priority. Singularity Fiend. The fact that I have so few spells I can use for its effect means I shouldn't run too many of them. Since I'm only running 2 synchros, I'm only gonna have 2 tuners. It's not the priority by comparison to using this anyway. Speaking of, not having 3 ofs, I wouldn't try to run 3 of this anyway. Or this. Let's see, what else? Plenty of room to be made with this deck. I will keep everything else in consideration. But yeah, I am going to make sure I craft 3 of all the cards that were, you know, from the pack. Well, I'm not gonna craft 3 of all the SRs. But all the low rarity stuff, definitely. Let's see, is there anything else? Right, Spirit Illusion. Alright. With the low rarity stuff crafted, I'm going to start worrying about this deck at another time. Call it Bolt Jack. Oh. Discardy. Thanks for the follow. Alright. That's that crafted. Although, is there anything else I can think to do? I guess make sure it stands out. I don't really have anything that screams ghost, so... Oh wait, no, I do. Where is it? Immortal Glory. Yeah. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. Yeah. Now that I see that, that is a card to look at. Zombie Dragon. Okay. Let's just reiterate this. It's another level 10. Needs a zombie tuner, which thankfully I've both my tuners I've chosen to be zombie tuners. So that's not a problem. Upon its turn, target a zombie in your grave and special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one zombie monster you control. Special summon this. Alright. John Lingto. Thanks for the follow. Wow, at this rate I might actually hit that 200 follower. Really appreciate it, guys, but the problem is I have to ghost him. I said it already, but thank you. Alright, put this in. I'll take out, I don't know. I guess I don't need 3 copies of this. Alright. I don't know all the different cards that I could add that would make this deck like really stand out and be really good. But, you know, we're working on it. It is definitely a huge work in progress. Cult. Change accessories. Protectors. Probably this. It's creepy, but if we're going for protectors that look like something like a spirit user would use, it would definitely be this. Let's see. I guess the Archfiend Palabyrinth. I don't have anything that's just literally a haunted mansion or anything. Let's see. This works because of that. The creepy opening with a spirit thing. That works. Either this or crap. None of this really works. I guess this. Neat. Best I can think of. Unless there's anything else that's like that's really good for a Ghost Fiend. And I don't think there is. Right. It's whatever. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go. I'll do the dual replay, and yeah, after I collect some gems, we're gonna start having to wrap it up. Okay, what we got? As far as I can tell, it's just Millennium versus hand traps. Huh. That sucks. This was a very crappy duel to witness. Alright, well, fortunately, I still have to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. Need to get one. I don't want the reset to give me diminishing returns when the dailies reset. Alright, destroy a card, win a duel. Ritual, secret. Oh no, there's some. I'll use the ritual deck. Change it up. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. I'm not bothered by that. You can draw all the cards you want. No, I didn't. I thought you wanted me to draw. What happened? I thought you wanted to draw. What happened? Oh, that's unfortunate, really. What can I do? I'll just grab another. Okay. Use effect now. I can either destroy a card or shuffle. Okay. So, nope. Just sit back. Let them keep it up. Naturally, I can destroy it. And so I will. Is he summoning a Blue Eyes or what? Nope, he's trying to get a spell. Well, might as well stop that. Destroy this. What's this do? Nope, nothing. Okay. Okay. Use the Sage to go into the Spirit with 5 blue. Okay. Use the Mausoleum. Now I'll do this. Discard this. Its effect works in the grave anyway, so it's fine. Can't do nothing about that. Okay. Sure, whatever. This goes into not play special summon two monsters at a time. Okay. Contribute this. Go summon like dragon. Sure. Oh, what a card to draw. Alright, let's see. Do you have another Ash Blossom? Yes or no? Nope. That's very unfortunate. Alright, what do I grab? I'm gonna grab this. Use its effect. Send this. And add a card. That's to say, I'll choose to add this. normal summon low. I'm going to set Radiance onto the field again. Use Saphira's Grave Effect. Yeah, he's just going for another monster. I'm not sure what I can do with this. What? Oh. Oh no. Shuffle Ritual Monster. Hand or graveyard into deck. Special summon a Voiceless Voice monster. Sure. We'll shuffle this from the graveyard. Or no. Let me think. This one's yet to be summoned properly. So, I guess this gets a... It just summons a monster. Yeah. Put this away. And then we'll grab this. Trigger Saravis. Return to the hand. And then in its place, I'm gonna summon its dragon form. Ancient and Ascended. Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. When a card or effect is activated, negate the activation and this card gains 1,000 attack. God damn. Okay. This. Alright. Damn. I'm just screwed. Okay. He's got me. What? Wonderful. What's this do again? End phase, add a ritual spell from deck to hand, and return this card to the hand. You know what? Yeah. Pass turn. Get back here. Okay. Okay, with this done, I got most of the dailies out the way. Even if I lose, I still got it taken care of. Oh, wow. Veriz, thanks for the follow. Alright. I think I'm actually going to make that 200 mark today. He has something. Well, he doesn't stop me from negating it. Still, that is unfortunate. I'm gonna negate that. Alright, now what? What's your big plan? You can give Raven a tip. If you surrender, you'll make sure I can't get the destruction daily done. Because otherwise I will run over your monster. Yep, there you go. You've hindered me in some small way. Congratulations. Connection has failed only when you're about to lose. Sure. And that's a rank up. Alright. Let's collect these, and then I have to go. 200 gems. Easy. Now just gotta activate a trap. So, I did get that destruction thing done after all. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'll see you all later. And until then, please take care. 3, 4,